Phantom. No, not the Phantom. What's it called? So bad. Such a bad actor. Hi guys.
Morning, Joey.
Morning.
So what are we doing today?
We are going to be doing. We got a book with the ghosts because we're going to be looking for them. Well, what they say is the most haunted, maybe maybe place in the UK.
The village of Pluckley in the southeast of England is one of these. It's claimed to have no fewer than 12 ghosts. So I feel that surely we can find one of them. So when I was about your age, I got this book and I loved it. And my favourite page in this book was all about the most haunted village in England.
And it is called Pluckley.
Pluckley. And this map actually showed you where each of the ghosts were. So the plan today is to try and go and see.
We're going to be going to the Ghost of Screaming Man, the Phantom Coach of Horses, the Ghost of the Gypsy Woman, Spectre of the Highwayman, the Black Ghost of Milner, the Hanging Body of Schoolmaster, Colonel of Woods, the Red Lady and the Mysterious Modern Ghost, the Phantom Monk, the Lady of Rose Court, the White Lady of Deering. I don't think ghosts are real. I don't believe in them. They're not real. So see you guys in Pluckley.
See you in Pluckley.
And here guys, there's a train. Well, we are here at Pluckley Station. So apparently there's a quarry just over the road, and apparently a man had got buried by a wall of clay, and rumours say that you can hear him screaming. So we're going to check that out first.
We're going to check it out and see if we can hear anything.
Yes.
I don't think we can get to see it. So now these people live where the quarry, the ghost of the quarryman is.
Well, serve them right. So they're going to be hearing maybe screams where every time.
Yeah. Well, if they don't know when they bought the house.
Yeah, they wouldn't know. Like, do they not know? So do they not know Pluckley's a haunted one?
Well, that's ghost number one.
Failed. That's
failed.
A scam.
Along this stretch of the road, it is said the Phantom Coach and Horses can be heard.
So apparently, if you go in the woods, you can hear.
No, just on this stretch of road.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can hear it. Can you hear anything?
It's gonna turn into like busting myths, kind of now.
Myth busting.
Yeah. It's silent. What was that? I'm not blind. I can see your mouth moving. I can see it like this.
Okay. I think we get this.
No, I think this is busted. This is myth busted. That never do. So you cannot.
We didn't hear the Phantom Coach and Horses.
Well, yeah. So we could not hear the horse clips.
Well, the bridge is just there.
Oh yeah.
So on that bridge, supposedly, is the ghost of the gypsy woman. So she'll be sitting here selling her watercress. One day she accidentally set light to her clothes and burnt to death, and you can hear her screams. Can we hear anything?
No, I can hear a duck quacking in the distance. It's a very
smelly bridge.
Smelly. It stinks.
High on the smell factor, low on the ghost factor. So the story goes, she spilled gin on her clothes.
Yeah.
And gin you can set fire to, and so her clothes, when she dropped her pipe, fell asleep, dropped her pipe on her clothes.
Yeah.
So she, her clothes caught alight. And
I can't hear it.
Move on.
Yep, that's another one busted for us.
Another busted myth.
So guys, we are at our next one, which is called Fright Corner.
Fright Corner, yes. And the story here
is apparently a man,
a highwayman,
was
cornered here by the locals in a hollow oak that stood on this corner here.
No, so wait, so what was happening before he did?
Well, he would just be going around terrorising people.
What does that mean?
Like robbing people.
Yeah.
And then they caught up with him here at Fright Corner.
And there's an oak tree
There's a hollow oak tree in the corner here,
which is not here.
which is now gone, but he hid in that. And they came after him. A sword fight ensued, and he was killed by a local with a sword. And so the story has it, every night the sword fight was reenacted at this very corner. Now it doesn't help that it is currently about 2:15, so we're not going to get a sword fight, which is maybe no bad thing.
And so what happened in this one?
The story is that I think it was in the 1920s, a school headmaster, after the First World War, hung himself from a tree at the end of this lane, and you can still see him.
See him?
So they say.
They say he's there.
The ghost, yeah. From a tree that could have been here in the 1920s. And maybe the tree's gone, but the ghost lives on.
A very modern house in a very spooky place. It's supposed to be quiet. You see it.
The ghost of the Colonel, I think he also took his life in a wood that was on these fields here.
So what did he do?
All that remains of the woods are those trees up there.
Ow.
They are quite spooky trees, aren't they? On the,
They're like quite lonely trees.
yeah, they're very lonely trees.
Should we go up there?
And try.
Yeah, let's do it! What? We've got my travelling fun, this is what we do!
This is the ghost of my son falling down the hill. Any sign of a ghost?
I can't hear anything but a wind.
Here's a windy day. That's a gorgeous view, look at that.
Our next one, which is apparently in the church. What is it?
Churchyards are rarely haunted, because that's not where people die. Except this churchyard apparently is haunted by two.
How?
The red lady and the white lady.
Hello.
Imagine if we get home and find on the footage something we didn't see.
Like a ghost?
Yeah.
I don't know what it was.
Was that?
Nothing.
Was it you?
No.
Was that you?
No. Hello.
I'm going to keep this on you.
Okay.
I trust you. Sneak.
Come on.
Any ghosts in that churchyard?
No. Hi.
This is the House Greystones. The story is, Charlie,
Yeah.
that a monk died in the grounds of this house. Yeah, so the ghost of a monk is said to haunt the grounds of Greystones. But it's also apparently the woman who died at the next house, which faces Greystones, is said to be connected to the monk in some way. So let's go and find out.
I want to find out.
That house there is Rose Court, and one of those windows is said to be where
She died.
she died, the window facing Greystones up the hill.
Very valley.
Lovely, isn't it?
No, you can't even see the house.
It's true. Myth busted, Charlie.
That's all of them busted.
That's the view she's said to have had out towards Greystones. Who knows, Charlie? Who knows?
look at each other through the window.
That's what they say. We're not good too early anyway. It's between 4 and 5. The time now is 3 o'clock. An hour early. So what's the verdict?
None of them worked.
You didn't see any ghosts?
Nope. But you may. They might.
Question for you, Charlie.
Yeah?
If we moved to a house that was haunted,
Yeah?
would you happily live there?
Yeah? No.
No.
Mate, no.
Why not?
I don't want to be possessed by a ghost.
Having failed to find a ghost in Pluckley, I thought I would tell the story of my ghosts as a child.
Yep.
So the story is that when I was very little, like a baby,
Yeah?
we went on holiday to Cornwall,
Yeah.
and my parents hired a little cottage.
Yeah.
Took me, my sister and our cat.
Just for like a holiday.
Oh yeah, for a week.
Yeah?
And at the back of the cottage was a little bathroom
Yeah.
that I refused to go in, and if I was taken in there, I screamed. And as soon as I came out, I stopped screaming, and the cat, its fur stood on end, and it refused to go in there.
So maybe.
And so the theory was,
something
and I believe the cottage was meant to be haunted.
did.
Maybe, just maybe,
That house was
ghosts do exist.
in that. So
So we're gonna call it a day and
Yep.
say we've failed to find a ghost.
Yep.
Right, so no ghosts in Pluckley for us.
no. Which is sad.
Okay. Well,
Let's
say goodbye.
go. Bye.